Alright, so welcome back to Pokemon Advanced Course Lesson 7. Last time, our players finally finished up the Stellan Island Survival Tournament, and they won. Got themselves a snazzy new motorcycle. And their classmate Mabley unfortunately had to leave. Her parents were going to transfer to another school to be a bit closer to them. They were moving to Kalos, so she left. Which leaves our main party right now as just Rin and Buddy, with potentially room for one more. Who's that guy? I've never seen him before. Also, because he doesn't have a webcam. But yeah. So that's more or less where we left off. We're gonna pick up today. It's the beginning of exam week.
Oh no.
Coach Spruce said after you guys got your after you guys won, you got your motorcycle. Coach Spruce said that he was going to put you all through the licensing lessons, so you guys can get a license to like legally drive it. But he's saying that that's not gonna be able to happen until after exam week because all the teachers are busy and all the students should be busy. So currently you have the motorcycle. It's like in the parking lot. But you're not legally allowed to drive it yet. Alright, so it's exam time. Before the test starts, though, you guys are in your Pokemon education class. And Professor Birch is actually passing out the eggs that you guys all have bred. Yeah. Mystic, can you roll me a d4?
Sure.
1?
8.
Okay. Huh?
1.
8? Yeah, it's a 1. Like, how'd you roll an 8 on a D4? So well, you got an 8. Yeah, jeez. So you're paired up with a friend of the party, Lucian. He is basically imagine Aoyama from My Hero Academia, and that's him.
Okay.
So he's
I haven't watched that show.
So he's very. It's a very good show.
I'm not caught up in who it is.
But yeah. So he's very excited. He's like, oh my god, our baby, I'm so happy. Like, he's...
My character's kind of just like,
This guy wants to have your kid with you. Wants to have your babies, or wants you to have his babies.
Can I like kind of like will-wisp him and kind of just be like...
You can hypnosis him to shut him up.
Hypnosis him? I think hypnosis would be the less lethal, not less lethal.
My character's kind of like a sassy bitch, so...
Just make him faint in class. It wouldn't be out of character. If you did hypnosis on him, it wouldn't be necessarily out of character for him to just faint. So.
It is a real whack job, dude. I might consider doing that.
So, but so that's who you're paired up with, and he's very excited to be raising an egg with you. Pal, Eric's character. Your partner doesn't really care about the egg at all. Like you guys both get handed it. And he's like, just like looks at it for a second and then just kind of shoves it into your hands and just shrugs. It's like, he's like, good luck or whatever. And he walks off.
All right.
Now you have an egg. You aren't actually sure what's in this egg because,
no clue.
Yeah, you weren't really an active part in the beginning part of this lesson, so.
You're telling me Pokemon are hatched?
I thought a stork brings them. I thought a Pelipper delivers them.
So you guys all sit down for the actual class like the actual tests. It's the beginning of the week of exams. So I want all of you. By the way, you all get 1,500 PC. So for your money, add 1,500 to whatever's in your money section.
Lit.
Your parents sent you an allowance.
Oh, the exact same amount of money for all three of our different parents.
Yes, conveniently. Anyway, so it's test time. I need, we're starting out into the Pokemon education class, because you guys just got your eggs. Everybody roll me Pokemon Ed.
Oh, Joy, this is gonna be fun. Let's see.
So, can we boost our Pokemon Ed after this course, or?
When you get edges, you can, when you level up and you get an edge, you can raise your Pokemon education with it.
Then why are we taking a class if it has no bearing on our Pokemon Ed?
Because of the setting. Also, how good your Pokemon Ed is determines how well your grades are, which determines how much money your parents send you.
I just rolled double 6s.
Oh, you're actually feeling really good about this test. Like,
I just fucking crit studied this test. I studied some. I just like slipped and found the exact exam answers.
Why am I doing so bad?
Oh God!
These rolls.
Somehow Pal's doing better than you are. You're just like.
I learned Pokemon come from eggs.
Good
Check.
God,
That
dude.
is.
Rin is not having
That
anyone
is
finish
one
it.
test.
Ben like private tutors. me left.
Jeez.
Also, can you so you're doing actually really well in this class, Joe. Can you roll me perception?
Oh, what could I? I very much.
Finally, give you a class that you give you a role
with
you
my
actually are
four
good at.
goddamn dice. Give me that.
They all
Give me
roll
that
ones.
24. 11. That's
11?
actually really terrible for a 4 die.
That, yeah. Give me 1 second here.
An A minus is a less than A.
It's not a B.
Yeah.
Go to your dark corner.
You allergic to bees? Good.
Good.
Okay, so you get this strange sense that somebody's watching you, but like you
got me, Joe.
you feel like there's somebody like looking like over your shoulder, but you look around and know like everybody's heads down at their test, like, but it's this creepy feeling like you could swear there was somebody watching you.
I mean, I don't care if someone shoots off my test. I'm still getting the grade. The dodge.
Damn it.
Someone flicks a dice at me and I lean back and it flies over my head.
So you guys finish up that those tests, that round of tests, and you end up going on to your next class, which in this one is going to be, where'd my list of all the classes go?
Oh,
That's on purpose, that's him.
You're moving on
there's
to
one there to do.
Professor Hemlock's class, which is the Tech Ed class.
I don't even know what tech ed is. Let's
My
see.
tech ed is 1. Oh no. Which is
I'm a 1
ironic,
too.
Ironic
Uh-oh.
because I'm decent at tech ed IRL.
You are very good at tech IRL.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of scary.
I rolled a 3. Honestly,
good way.
considering what I have is not terrible.
16.
16, cool. What are you getting,
I guarantee
Mystic?
This is probably gonna be really bad. Yeah, I figured.
All right, so
I've got nothing but 1s and 2s.
yeah,
What do we need computers for when we got Pokeballs?
I mean you're not wrong.
No, my computer's like, can I burn the computer?
Can I burn the? How does this
Can I
work?
burn this?
You're
Mystic got a virus.
No, yeah.
His computer
Dude, something like
mid-test.
that, man.
Eric, can you roll me perception now?
Certainly. Had to find it.
What's your class, by the way? What's your character's like best stats?
Well, I definitely know this. Hold on.
You're like, I'm a commander.
Oh, I forgot I was gonna write down where you're from in the.
I'm a commander ace trainer, and Mystic's a hex maniac.
You'll find out. It might be plot
I'm
relevant
the
in a little
kimono
bit.
girl's weirdo sister, basically.
Well, he can't tell us.
I mean, he can tell you.
If I knew, well, 3.
No, yeah,
we
you
tied.
get a creepy chill down your spine, but like, you think it might have just been the wind or something.
That creepy girl trying to set the computer on fire.
Maybe it's something.
Bro, dude, yeah.
Might have
Sounds
something
like
to
something
do with
Rin would
there.
do.
Just trying to put the computer to sleep, not realizing that you can just press the power button.
So moving on to
Bro, right.
moving on to
Gnosis on you, computer.
This is surprising me at all, by the way. I'm turning my lighting, make sure the lighting's
so you guys finished that up. Next comes the Occult Ed class.
Oh,
So everybody
no.
roll me that.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm also
yes.
rolling a 1.
School's hard.
Rip.
Let's
Why
go.
the hell do we have an occult class? I rolled a 3 again. Ew. I'm getting C's at best in this class.
All right.
You're so in tune with the spirit world.
Oh my god, like, that's what my therapist said too.
Pokemon come from eggs.
23.
23.
What the hell, dude?
Okay.
Dude,
23.
Oh my god.
What a nerd.
Dear God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're at
The
least
five
doing good in
I'm
this
gonna give her a
class.
swirly after this test.
Now you need to roll me perception.
Shove her in a
Okay, hold
locker.
on. My perception's 2d6s. Let's see.
Shout out to the ruler tool.
Bet. That's actually not bad.
8. Not bad.
8.
Yeah.
2 dice.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat my 12, but you know what?
Chances are.
Hell, man.
That was pretty
with
damn lucky.
with the better, that's one of the better rolls I've gotten today.
Yeah.
The Pokemon
So
Edge.
you also get this feeling like you know you're doing really good on this test. You get this feeling the entire test like somebody is watching you, but you can't figure out where they are. You look around, none of the students are looking up from their tests. So, but you get this weird feeling like you're being watched the whole time. You guys wrap up the first few days of tests.
Exams.
Yeah, you guys wrap up the first few days of exams, and you end up eventually you all end up back at the dorm room. The tests still aren't over, but you're all just kind of hanging out, studying, waiting for the next few days. And like for the sake of like brevity, we'll just say that you're all in Buddy and Pal's room, just studying.
The boys' room.
The boys'
The
room.
boys' room.
The boys' room. Which, like, I think this is the first time that you've actually actively hung out with the party, because Pal's kind of just been your room, like he's been there. You guys have chatted. It's not like you actively dislike each other necessarily. I mean, well,
We're not rivals.
If you
or
want to
anything.
go for
Hey,
the
dude.
rival thing, maybe.
It's like, hey dude, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
This asshole
kind of
keeps
thing.
stacking the garbage in a tower by the door. and refuses to empty it.
Well, I thought if I just collected from the, I'm sorry.
but you're all hanging out and studying, and Jackson, who you know is Hyde's roommate, eventually just like comes in and like leans against the door and is like,
Say his name is Jekyll.
"Huh, It's Jackson."
Oh.
That's. But yes, thank you for picking up on the naming convention. He comes in, like leans up against the door and is like, "Guys, if I stare at another textbook for another second, I am going to go insane. Can we all go do something?" You guys,
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
you guys have like a motorcycle, right? Like, there's an arcade in Neo City I've been wanting to go to, and I think that would be a great break.
Arcade? Can we set stuff on fire?
I mean, we don't have a license yet, but like, we're irresponsible kids, so like, does that really stop us?
I mean,
The
I
second
have a
you
license.
The second you say, so before Powell says that, when you say we're irresponsible kids, Alabaster, Jackson's Pangoro, like bursts out of his Pokeball and like leans over Jackson, and he's like, "Yeah, no, we're not. We're not."
Forgot about that thing from
but-
like 4 sessions ago.
Yeah, his dad gave him a nanny Pokemon, essentially.
Helicopter dad with helicopter bear.
but then Powell speaks up and says he has a license.
If I can be invited this time, I mean, I don't mind normally, but shoot, this Pokemon stuff got me all confused. Eggs? That's ridiculous.
All right, Tony, we'll go with you.
Um,
It's fine if you call me, all right.
And as you guys are talking this over, Lucian, who is Rin's partner for the egg project, is like, "You're all going into the city? Oh my dear."
Son of a bitch.
My dear Rin, I'm so busy studying, but my dear Rin, could you, I hear the department store in the city has, sells egg warmers, and I would absolutely love to get one for our little baby, so, and he hands you 3,000 PC.
Bryn's kind of just like, okay.
So if you
I'll
could go
buy
to the, stop by, I would appreciate it. This would be so great. We could help get we could get such an advantage on our project. It would be great. I mean, of course, we want everything for our little child, and I just love. Thank you, and he just like backs away.
All right. Does this dude have like a love interest for Rindu? Because like he seems
No,
like
he
he's
doesn't actually seem interested in you. He's just incredibly excited that he
Okay.
has an egg.
Okay.
The Rin seems relatively oblivious too.
That and he
Okay.
shops at Hot Topic, so he likes your style.
Maybe
That's
he's more rich boy style,
true.
less Hot Topic. He's
Okay,
definitely
he
more
doesn't
like
his style.
more like sparkly, like vibrant than he
Like
is.
American Eagle.
Yeah.
So how do we take care of these eggs anyway? Because I've just been like, I had it in my backpack. Am I supposed to hold it?
I hear someone in the other end of the class say something about sitting on it, and I just chuckle and call him an idiot.
Yeah, you guys more or less know that it's just a matter of time until it hatches. Like, I mean, it's a good idea to watch it, but unlike the games, you don't actually have to physically have it with you. I mean, granted, you probably want to be there when it hatches, but it's not like you need to carry it around in your party in order for it to
Gotta bond with it like a chicken or a duck.
I forget you.
All right, so you guys all, so you guys are all heading out because you do know. So your motorcycle can hold 4 people. It holds 2 on the seat and then 2 in the sidecar.
2 in the sidecar.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous now.
Yeah, no, you have that.
Yeah.
So what? So are you guys just bringing the teams that you guys told me before last session when we were leaving?
Oh, what Pokemon does Anthony own?
I have an egg.
You've never asked him.
Can I bring all 4?
Anthony, what Pokemon do you own?
I have an egg.
You don't have a Pokemon of your own.
That's literally what.
Oh no, nope, no, I do not. I have this egg here, and hopefully that'll be my first Pokemon.
I toss him my second Dwebble. Here, you can borrow Jane. Or,
Is
no, not
Jane?
You can borrow Dwayne. You can borrow
Dwayne.
Oh, I'm doing it all right.
I'm gonna call him the Rock.
Yes.
that was the idea.
That's it.
Cool. What is Dwayne?
He's a Dwebble.
What is this?
You toss him out. You toss out Dwayne, and it is a one of these pops up.
You can borrow him until you get your own Pokemon.
He is he's like a little bug inside of a rock.
I love this, and this is a Dwebble. You said, Dwayne the Dwebble.
They're from Unova.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Black and White.
Neat.
Honestly, okay, player knowledge. What I'll probably do is see them like developing a bond and be like, you know what, you keep Dwayne because I have too many goddamn Pokemon.
I say, hi, Dwayne. Nice to meet you. My name's Pal.
It looks kind of
But
confused.
everybody calls him Tony.
No, I definitely will not lose this thing.
I mean, if you lose it, I have another.
Oh, great.
Have another.
I'm
We
bonded
got
to Dwayne.
we got replacements, so
Yeah, I got Dwayne and Jane, and I had 2 Frillish earlier named Sour Cream and Onion, and I traded one to Mystic.
yeah. So you guys all start like walking out to back around where the motorcycle is, and Pal's talking with one of the campus guards, showing like off his license, being like, it's totally fine, we can use it. They're letting us. And so you're talking about that. As you guys walk more towards like the parking lot and the edge of campus, Rin, one of the Pokeballs on your belt wiggles, and out comes
Eevee?
No.
Let's go, Eevee. Oh.
Out comes a
hello.
quarry. He pops out.
Wasn't this on my belt?
Was it
It's like
on
a
your belt?
bigger Dwebble.
Did you say because you have a full party of 6 right now? If you wanted to try and take him with you.
I mean, I can just bench somebody for him.
Yeah,
I can hold it. I can hold a quarry. Like I think like a quarry kind of likes all of us to like some kind of like degree. It's kind of like all of our Pokemon.
Honestly,
kind of.
Aquari has a strange like he has an affinity for Rin after meeting her. I thought that was what we said, that he stayed with her afterwards because they were roommates. But I also think he stayed with you. I don't know. I forget. You found him with Rin with
He can just be
Mabley.
like our.
Yeah, you guys kind of don't know what to do with him, but he pops
Like
out.
whoever has room can just hold him.
Yeah. So he pops out this big otter-looking thing. That another thing that Pal probably has never seen before, and
Neat.
so he just kind of like glances at the gate and then just like sits down, like he's just kind of not wanting to go any further.
Is that a Dwebble as well? Doesn't really look the same, but
You see something?
I kind
No,
of like
he's
pet
like-
a quarry and I'm kind of like, what's good?
Hmm?
Like, are you okay?
No, it just doesn't. He like glances at the gate, and then he just kind of like turns his nose up, like he doesn't want to go, like he's not leaving.
I move to scratch him behind his ears. You staying here, bud? I don't know how ears works on him.
Ears.
Little...
I feel like where would
I
his ears
scratch
be?
his mustache. I scratch his mustache.
His mustache. He like allows it. He like gives you a little bit of a glance, but he gives you a little bit of a glance, but then he like doesn't move away.
You know the code to the room, right?
The code to the room. There we go.
I mean, it's much more convenient than having to give him a room card.
You hear a voice coming from behind you, and it's just like this kind of like more kindly old woman type of voice, going like, "Oh, is that your Pokemon, dear Rin?" And she walks over, and it is
It's a hag!
it's a hag.
What is Gypsy here?
It's Professor Wisteria. She's the occult studies teacher.
Oh, interesting.
Which,
Got it.
since in the time you've been at the school, you're aware that like the pet name for her, the joke name for her is Professor Hysteria, because she's essentially Professor Trelawney. Like, despite the fact that you exist in a world where like magic is a despite the fact that you exist in a world where like magical creatures and like magical people exist, you feel like her class is like 90% total BS and she doesn't know what she's talking about. But she like walks up. She like just notices you guys and she comes over and pets him on the head, and Aquari seems to recognize him. And she's like, "Oh, I work with the students who work the storage system. I was quite drawn to this fellow while you guys were away on your little tournament. I was wondering who his trainers must be. You guys must be very lucky, very lucky." Can be right.
Definitely.
Kind of both of us. I mean, Mabley and I got it. And then,
She kinda stays with me.
Left. She kind of stays with us.
Oh, he must be quite a challenge to take care of him. He's a very old soul. I can understand he might be a little proud, aren't you, Your Highness? And she is like petting him and stuff.
We've got a goddamn Samurai King.
Yeah.
Basically.
How did we manage that?
Yeah. All right, what are you all up to? What are you children out doing today?
Shenanigans.
Nothing bad of the sort, ma'am. We're going to the
Staying out of
library.
trouble, yes, sir, you do.
We're going to the library to study.
On our motorcycle.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. There are no motorcycles.
Jackson, who is there, and I forgot is still there. It's like, we're going to an arcade.
Oh,
Good fun. We're
damn
going
it,
to an arcade.
Jackson.
I mean, it's not against the rules to leave campus. You just need to be back by.
Thomas Jackson.
We just need to be back by curfew. It's no big deal.
Can we get a model for Jackson so we can?
I should actually. I actually don't know what I want to make make him look like. Also, the
You said
annoying
he was a
thing.
rich
hobo.
boy, right? There's a rich boy model.
No, he's more because he's taking a martial arts class and stuff. Like he's.
Black belt.
Black belt.
Yeah.
Or, I guess.
I feel like the black belts
a-
look too old to be a teenager though.
Jackson could be a girl and could be a fighting.
Kung
fight girl
Fu.
or whatever.
Kung Fu Man.
Kick girl, whatever.
Turn him
I'm gonna
into
Loki get
turn
some
him into
water. I'll be back in,
Jacqueline.
like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, that is way
I'm a
too.
Why, hello, my fellow kids.
No, he's a teenager.
Here,
let
we'll
me
make
see.
him small. That'll be how we do this. Oh, I can't make him smaller. Shoot, I can only make his Oh God! I broke things. Oh God.
His whole right arm is a
Marcos,
Pokeball.
help.
Let's say that this is Jackson. I don't know what's going on.
You deplatformed him. You actually deplatformed him. You
Get
monster.
rid of that. There. No, yeah, it's like we're all going to the arcade. What's wrong, Ren? Does your Pokemon just not want to go? Oh, Mystic's gone. What's wrong, buddy? Is he just not want to go?
I don't know. He kind of popped out and was being a little moody today. That's okay.
Oh. Oh, I can definitely tell. He might be a little difficult to work with. He seems like a rather proud person. You just need to give him a good amount of respect, is all. He's like petting him. After petting her, she's suddenly like, "Oh, what is this? Children, look at this! A 6-leaf clover, children. While it may not bestow luck like a 4-leaf clover, a 6-leaf clover." She starts like rambling about something totally random.
Dibs.
We all just
It totally looks like nothing. As she's saying this, like, Aquari, like, turns to Rin.
Oh,
Whoops.
God.
Aquari turns to Rin. And, like, Rin looking at Aquari, you just kind of sense there's, like, a weird sense of familiarity with him. I need you to roll me occult education. Or actually,
Sure.
no, roll me focus. Roll me focus.
9.
9. All right. So as you stare at Aquari, and anybody who's not paying attention to whatever the hell Professor Wisteria is rambling on about, Aquari's eyes glow, and so do Rin's as they're staring at each other. Rin, suddenly your friends just aren't there. You're suddenly standing just alone with Aquari. The whole world seems brighter and more vibrant than it previously was. You're still on campus. You're still on campus, but it's like kind of somehow otherworldly. And Aquari kind of nods his head, motioning to something in the distance. You look out and see just immediately passing the border of the school. The world seems a bit darker, like the colors seem a lot more muted, and the further out you look, you see like storm clouds kind of gathering in the distance.
Oh boy.
And as like you can just feel yourself standing there with Aquari, and
Look, guys, where life is strange now.
yeah, you guys just like see Rin and Aquari just staring at each other as the teacher totally is not noticing. She's conveniently not looking this way as it's happening.
Hey, Tony, you see this?
So
They're having a moment.
Tony and Joe have always thought that Rin was kind of like strange anyway, so like, this is like nothing new.
Yeah.
Name's Pal.
you can sense like Aquari's emotions radiating off of him, as if
Interesting.
like he you sense that there's something out there that he needs to face but isn't ready to yet, and he can't leave. And then just in a moment, the world turns back to normal. Your friends are there again. You hear Professor Wisteria finishing up her rambling about 6-leaf clovers, and she's like, "Oh, my dear Rin, were you not even paying attention? Just because you're a kimono girl doesn't mean you have nothing to learn from your elders, my dear. What? I won't waste any more of your time, though. If you need, I can take his Royal Highness here back to school. We can take care of him for you while you're away if you need to."
No, we got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I hope you all have a good day then. Good day. And she
Bye, Professor. Bye, Professor.
and she wanders off.
Yeah, old
That was a
hag.
close one.
Damn gypsy.
People call me weird, but that woman's way weirder than I am.
No, yeah, no, because you know, like I said, like you're well versed in occult stuff, and even you are like, this class is probably bullshit.
So, buddy, I haven't been properly introduced to your friends here, and I get it. I'm driving, but can I meet them, or am I just gonna chauffeur?
I'm Jackson. I'm a friend. That's it. Like acquaintance, I guess, at this point.
Cross her, she'll give you nightmares.
Thank
I
God
gather.
she's in here.
And this is Jackson. He pays for everything that we do.
Oh, howdy, Jackson.
That
Hi,
is,
Miss Jackson. Hey, what's
to be clear, you guys are taking me on this trip because you owe me for the scuba trip I let you guys take.
What? You went on a scuba trip, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
You actually would have seen it. You guys, it happened on one of the school trips.
I know. I was watching.
Um,
He has
Bye.
a poor memory. You guys went on a scuba trip? We were there.
I don't remember
I
this.
don't remember.
Oh shit! A Pokemon in a rock.
Dude, I gave loaned you that.
I'll
literally
name
10
him
minutes
Wayne.
Oh no. Oh no.
The short-term memory meme.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you guys doing now?
I'm just
Arin,
gonna
are
call
you
him
gonna
Dory.
communicate anything that just happened to your friends?
So I think.
Yeah,
we should
I'll
keep
tell him about it.
Samrod away from her.
Huh?
I'll tell him about it, but
Samrod
like,
away from her.
What
Okay,
did you
so,
say,
like-
Joe?
I said I think we should keep Samrod away from her.
no.
They
Seems
had a
she's
moment. We can't do
Up
it.
to no good. I don't know.
So do you just explain what you saw to the whole party?
Kind of, yeah, but like they're gonna feel like, you know, that it's kind of like, once it's Rin just being herself like usual.
Yeah.
Nah, my character knows you a little better than his.
Yeah, I mean, and your
Yeah,
character
yeah.
also, you rolled a
Bitch.
I rolled a 9.
you know, you did. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I guess you wouldn't know necessarily if it was something Rin did or something the Samurai did. So, but no, yeah, you guys explained like the whole vision that she had. She explains it to you guys.
What was the vision?
She.
I have to explain it.
Yeah, you can explain it. Yeah, you're
I
the one who
can't
saw
explain
it. Yeah, you saw it. How would Rin explain
I
it to the party?
kind of got it. Okay, so basically I was sitting with a quarry and we were staring at each other with my Okatil powers. And I felt like I kind of saw in the future, essentially, because it seemed like that there was something that was going to happen between a quarry and a future opponent that she has to face, or he has to face.
Yes, if you know it's a male.
Yeah. And then I pretty much, you know, just like get into more detail about like what
Yeah.
happened.
You explain
And
like,
obviously, you know, like a much more detailed fashion. Cause...
Yeah, I know, and one of the senses you got is like he's just not ready to leave yet. Is something
Yeah,
that he
he's
just
not ready to
feels
leave.
like he
I-
doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you know the room key, right? You know the room code. I taught it to you last week.
Do you want to
Wait, there's-
roll me command to see if you actually would have taught him how to open the door?
You're talking to the commander.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just roll me command. I want to see just like how well. I mean, honestly, he's a very intelligent Pokemon, but I just want you to roll me command for no reason, just cause.
Just so we can demonstrate my command. In action.
Yeah, just to be like, this is how well you teach your Pokemon stuff.
Wow! Look at that, 19.
Okay, yeah, no, he like.
That was insane.
He nods and he just ends up walking back to the boys' dorm.
All right,
You guys just let them wander free around here?
You see, like a couple of
You just keep
students,
them locked
a
in
couple
the
of
hole?
students like are like point because he's a shiny Pokemon. Like Samurats aren't that color. Like people know it's really rare,
But
and
if
it's just
someone
kind of.
chucks a Pokeball at him, it's gonna bounce off and do nothing.
I
So
mean, okay, yeah, true.
they can suffer the consequences.
I mean, like you know that snag balls exist, but there's no way that like a student here would probably have access to it.
Definitely not. No way, no how.
So you guys all get on. You guys all get on the bike. Who's
All
riding
right.
where? So obviously Pal's driving because he's the one with the license. But who's like
Vroom,
on?
vroom, let's do this.
Yeah, and Pal. This comes like naturally. So you asked what Pal's class was earlier. He's a rider. I gave him the rider class. Speaking
Oh
of,
hell yeah, that's dope.
and speaking of, I almost forgot. I'm going to copy the sheet for the bike onto your character sheet, Eric.
Okay.
So for all intents and purposes, so the bike is not a Pokemon, but for all
Hal
intents
goes
and
and
purposes,
gets a gun. Wow.
a lot of your abilities give you bonuses and stuff while mounted. So you're gonna treat the bike if for some reason you're in combat. This is a lot creepier than. Oh, you put that on for the vision section.
I didn't
Oh.
know how to make it like force play. So.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sad.
So Pal has a lot of skills that he uses while mounted on while mounted. For all intents and purposes, he can do those while on the bike as well and treat the bike as if it's a Pokemon.
This is a Pokemon, right?
But yeah,
Right.
but like only so like but the moves on here and like the ability and stuff, that's only while you're driving it. Even after these guys get their licenses, like you're the only one who's gonna be able to efficiently drive it in combat.
I definitely
probably
know
without-
what all these
oh.
things are.
You're the only one that can't appreciate the.
No, yeah, because he's
nuances of
so
that back.
so Pal's from
That's
Ore.
my red
Pal's from Ore, and he was like a he worked in like his parents' mechanic shop, so he would have ridden these in the desert like a lot. Like he has one of these at home, so he is very good at driving it. So you guys,
But no one ever asked, so I probably would too. Pal probably would have approached the motorcycle, hopped on like normally, and started revving it, and then when like jumped back and went, "Whoa, wait, is this a Pokemon here? Or are we?"
no, you
we
would
cool?
you would have known that it's not a Pokemon. Like you've been around these things. It's literally one of the models that you have back at home. So it's not
This is
it's
a
not.
new land.
But you guys hit the road. So like you guys wouldn't be able to get to the city on a school day unless you had a bike, because it takes too long to take public transit all the way to the city. But you guys drive on down, and eventually you make your way. And Jackson gives you the address, and you guys head to the Gemini Arcade.
Oh, I also need to go pick up the heater for our project.
Yes, so you know that. I mean, do you guys want to do that before or after?
Let's just do it now so we can
What,
get out of the way.
Pokemon Go incubators.
Yeah, it doesn't break.
Basically, yeah.
It doesn't break though. So
Or we could get it after, but I mean, like the
it
store
doesn't.
being
It,
closed.
it doesn't really. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it's the city. A lot of stuff stays open late, but yeah, well,
Let's just go get it now.
okay.
I mean, we may have to carry it around, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay, so you guys drive into the city and you end up at a big department store.
Oh, I really want to play the Drake remix of this.
Oh, that's lit.
Call me on the cell phone.
Oh, that song.
So you all head over and you end up in a very large department store. You guys find parking because motorcycles get really good parking like everywhere in the city. And so is there anything you guys want to necessarily buy while you're here aside from the egg incubator? You guys go up and you find out that it's 27,000 for an incubator.
I'll find a TM store.
I mean, 2,700 or like 27.
2,700, 2,700.
Okay.
So that's why I said he gave you 3,000. So he did give you like a little bit extra, but about the amount it costs to get one.
Gas
and
money.
I'm for the sake of simplicity, you guys aren't gonna be. I'm not gonna make you guys keep track of gas money, because I
want to find
more
two
things
places.
for me.
I want to find a TM shop, and I want to find if there's any place that does like.
Can we pick up Pokemon food while we're here too?
No, I was
You
gonna
can.
say like a Pokemon like adoption center.
An adoption
like
center.
that.
Well,
If there's something like that. If not, no worries. But I figured we'd get creative here.
You could. When you say
'Cause I
that,
mean, like,
Jackson
if a
asks like,
Pet-
what do
if a
you need it for?
PetSmart- If a PetSmart has pets, a PokeSmart could have like Pokemon.
Pokies.
Yeah.
Pokies, you know?
You guys arrive and it is around like it's getting around like 5 o'clock or so. Oh no, not 5 o'clock. Probably would be sooner than that. Probably like 4-ish. So pretty much all the shops are open. Jackson asks what you're looking for. What are you looking for in like a Pokemon like adoption center?
I don't know. I just want to see what's available.
To see what's
I just
available.
want to see what's around.
Because he's gonna mention like as far as he's aware, at the arcade you can actually win Pokemon, depending on how well you do.
Can?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
freaking sweet. Let's do it.
Like imagine like the game corner in the other games. So if, like you're
Heck
looking
yeah.
for Pokemon. I mean I don't know if there's any place to buy any in the city though. I haven't been here that often. I've only came down here like a couple times on the weekend. I haven't been here that much.
Well, let's find a map. See what we got.
Should we all get incubators for our egg? I brought mine along. Should I have left it? I don't.
It's just like in your backpack as you guys are driving down the road like
only
67
one,
miles.
So we probably want that to hatch as quickly.
I
as
mean,
possible.
my egg is my first Pokemon, so you
It's
know.
your firstborn.
Right.
So
Basically,
yeah, so it's
Other than
2,700 per
playing
incubator. And I think if you're gonna put it on your sheet, it's considered an egg warmer. I don't think it's called an incubator, but it's an incubator. So if you guys want to buy those,
Well, sure. I gotta take care of my baby. I'll buy one.
you buy one. All right. So you just subtract the money and you can add it into your inventory.
I want to buy one too, so I'll take away the money that I have.
Yeah. I mean, you got given the money for it. I guess you could have been the person who's like, oh, they ran out, and hope he forgets
I mean, I
that
have
he
an extra
gives you
$3,
money.
so like I'm not gonna complain about that. So I'm at 3.8k.
Yeah.
I got 3K, like almost on the button.
Yeah. Are you just gonna leave your egg as is?
Yeah, he'll hatch when he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
I love my baby boy. I'm taking care of him. Or girl. I don't even care
what if it's a
anymore.
girl?
Yeah, we don't know.
Roll me.
What if it's a genderless Pokemon?
Could be.
Would it be?
They got those?
Yeah. They don't even have bathrooms for them.
Oh, yeah. So you're getting the
Joseph.
like you're realizing you haven't talked to Pal that much about Pokemon, but he knows like almost nothing. He's from a region where Pokemon just aren't native anyway, so he just hasn't had a lot of experience with them. So first off, you want to go search for like a Pokemon store?
Yeah, see what's around.
All right. Well, let's take care of like general shopping right now because you're in a department store right now. So like you were looking for TMs?
Yeah, TMs was the one I cared about.
Okay. So you're looking for a TM store. You know that so for TMs, it needs either you have a TM case which you can plug your Pokeball into and like run the TM on, or you use like a specific machine, and the school has those machines available for the students.
Yeah.
So you can just use. You don't need to buy a TM case if you need to. Meanwhile, you do find a floor though that does sell TMs.
Nice. What do they got?
I'm gonna figure that out in 2 seconds.
Hopefully it's not too ludicrously expensive.
Yeah, roll me a D100 4
I'm
times.
joining now.
Roll me a D100 what?
4 times, and tell me the results. If you get a duplicate, just roll again. So
Right,
43. So TM 43 is they have flame charge.
Ooh, I might just grab flame
Oh,
charge straight up. 42?
you want that?
42 is facade.
Oh.
That's interesting. I'll take that for Eevee.
Well, we don't really get status much.
And
yeah.
Jackson would also mention the arcade, as I think he thinks gives out TMs as some of the prizes too.
35.
35 is flamethrower. You're getting a lot of good stuff for Jim.
And 63.
63 embargo.
Okay, so I don't care about embargo. I'm gonna look here. Let me check Jim's moveset real quick.
To check what he's good for.
I probably am gonna get flame charge because I know I get flame wheel next. I think. I need to look at the Pokedex.
I think you get flame at
charge.
like level 14 or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy flame charge if I have the money for it. I don't know what it costs. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully like 500 Poké dollars.
Flame charge?
Yeah.
Flame charge is 2,100.
Still worth it.
And then so you're just gonna grab that one?
Yes.
Okay.
I got flame charge, boys.
I'll bring us down to a max of 4
That
players.
sounds powerful.
Dude, now I got power up punch for the attack. I got flame charge for the speed.
So here's the other thing with TMs. So only 3 of a Pokemon's moves can be from a TMs or move tutors. And it costs a tutor point to learn. So if you look at Jim's sheet, when you go over, let me open it up so I can take a look at what I'm explaining. If you look at Jim's sheet, there is on I-16, he has 3 tutor points earned, 0 spent. He has 3 left.
Okay.
So tutor points are used for TM moves, tutor moves, and then also you can spend downtime to teach him features, which would also spend tutor points. Can I just
teach him it now and just say he's got it?
Yeah, you can. Well, no, not for now. Let's wait till you get back to school because technically you can't do it until you get back to school.
Are the TMs reusable like every other?
Yes,
gen?
they're reusable.
Okay, good.
Because the limited resource is your tutor points. You have a limited amount of points to spend. But yeah, you have enough to spend on it. I just want to make you aware that that's a mechanic.
Right. I'm definitely gonna use it. I need a physical fire move.
All right, sweet. I'm in.
Okay, you're in.
No brainer.
Yes.
What is the power of flame charge in this? Is it 50?
Let me put it on. I'll put it on your. Oh, and here's the other thing. You're gonna have to forget something. The last few rows here are actually you have to train your Pokemon to have more than 6 moves. So you can only have. Yeah. So you have to forget something.
I just entered it in to see the damage.
Yeah.
It does 2d6 plus 10 plus 16.
Oh, that's
It does
Yes,
minimum
shit.
26 damage. It does up to 38.
And it has
And
dash.
stab. So it goes up 50% more.
Well, no, that it already has stab calculated
Oh, it
on
already
the
has
sheet.
stab in. Oh,
The sheet calculates stab to begin with.
Oh, right.
Um,
It's 1d6 versus 2d6. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it does up to 38 damage. Oof.
Let me check the.
Big oofs in the chat.
I want to check the. What the dash ability is.
I'll unlearn Scratch.
Yeah. But leave it on for now because technically you don't have it until you go back to school,
Yeah, I
unless
know.
you buy a TM case.
I'm just told, nah, I'm not. How much is a TM case? If it's like 1,000, I can afford it. But if it's less,
I don't actually know. Let me see. I think it probably would be a bit more.
Couldn't we just say I say something about it being my first TM, and he's like, well, here, let me throw in this case for you.
Roll me charm?
Can I roll? Oh yeah, charm.
I mean, how much is the TM?
The TM is 2,100.
2K.
Yeah.
How much? I can
And
give
all
you the
of them-
300 that I got from Lucian, dude.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get it for free first. I got 3 in charm. 11. Not bad.
11? It's like, you know what? Might be a return customer. Here, have a TM case. It gives you a TM case. So it
Thank you,
does have a
kind
slot.
sirs.
It does have, so like you can open it up. It basically lets you slot the discs in, and there's a slot at the end to click a Pokeball into.
Woohoo! The items.
So you'd leave it. It's an extended action. Well, you click the Pokeball in, and it'll teach Jim the move.
Right,
Like
I'm
if
probably
you,
not gonna do it mid battle.
yeah. I mean, like you could do it right now, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Is there a TM to help me hatch my egg or anything? Or
Yeah, you do.
Actually, if
Would
Flame
you-
Body was a TM, all right, that's an ability. My bad.
Flame body.
Ignore me.
Um,
I thought
yeah.
it was a move for a second.
Are you getting anything, Rin?
What kind of TMs do they got? Like, are there like is
They
there, like,
have-
a selection?
They have flamethrower, flame charge, facade, and
It was before I
embargo.
rolled.
Yeah, he rolled for the shop.
If you
And
want,
they're
I
all
could-
different
I could
prices,
roll-
by the way. It's not
if you
not
want,
all.
I could roll him charm again and be like, and I mean, for my friend here, she's a ghost trainer. You wouldn't happen to have a ghost TM in the back or something, would you?
All
Try
sold
it.
out, unfortunately. Well, I mean,
No.
you can.
Sold out.
I was gonna try the charm and see if he had something.
Oh, how about any psychic?
She's also a
attacks?
little creepy, so it's a
why
bit hard.
I'm-
He doesn't
I'm
say
doing
that,
charm.
but like,
Oh, okay, fair enough. I tried.
psychic attacks. Unfortunately, this is all we got on stock right now.
All right. Well,
Which
thank you so
is-
much. We'll definitely come back next time.
Actually, how much for facade? Because I'm gonna teach it to Eevee.
For facade.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
I just had the TM page open. Give me a second. Facade.
not too
3,100.
I'm good
How
for right
much-
now.
I was gonna say I can pass you money for it.
Mhm.
I got 3.8k.
Oh, I
It's-
can give you 500. I just
Jackson
got a
leans in.
Pokemon.
He's
I
like,
tried
"We
TM
are
case
going
for
to
free.
the." Jackson leans in. He's like, "We are going to the arcade, right? You're gonna
Wait.
need
yeah,
to
let's
spend
do
money."
this.
Yeah.
Come on, later.
And then, all right, and you guys
I'm
wanted to
gonna
buy
win
like
my
food
egg a
too,
stuffed
right?
Teddy bear.
You wanted to get food, right? Or somebody mentioned that?
Yeah, I didn't mention. I mentioned going to see
Ren wants some
for-
Pokemon food.
If there were any.
Pokemon
Yeah.
food, yeah, for the Pokemon stuff like that.
So there is. Where'd it go? There's the food section.
So why are there why is there room for like 10 moves?
Because you can teach them, so you can spend like tutor points to teach your Pokemon to have more moves. Like it's something you have to
Sure.
unlock.
Huh. There you go.
So
Me and Dwayne are
you
gonna
do
go
find because you guys are talking about your eggs. There is baby food, which when consumed the EXP gain of a Pokemon at level 15 or lower increases by 20% for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Wait, say that again.
It would increase EXP gains by 20% for a Pokemon under level 15.
How much, dude?
I actually don't have a price for it here. I'm gonna go ahead and say
dude, bet I'll
500.
buy it.
I'm gonna say 500 each.
Is that for the party
Do
or
it.
for Pokemon or what?
It's 500 per use. So if you spend 500, it's enough for one Pokemon.
And how long
I'll
does
spend
it last?
1,000.
It's a day.
Oh, okay.
So you buy
Cool.
2 of those. All right. So put down 2
Yeah.
baby food in your inventory. So you guys eventually wrap up your shopping, unless there's anything anybody else wants to grab, like potions or whatever.
I have no idea what I could possibly need going to school, so
Jackson leans over.
arcade?
Jackson comes over and he's like, so, pal, right?
Yeah, pal, that's correct.
You
pal.
said you didn't have
Did
a.
you say something, Tony?
Yeah. You said you don't have any Pokeballs, right? Any Pokemon, right?
Well, I got my egg here. I've named him Dwebble, and this is my Dwebble named Dwayne.
Oh my god. What the
So you might want to buy. While we're here, you might want to buy some Pokeballs, just in case.
How much are Pokeballs?
Pokeballs are $2.50 each. So Pokeballs are $2.50 each. You can actually get them cheaper on campus.
Oh, I'll go
But
get them.
Great Balls, which have a higher catch rate, are. Why is there no chart for how much those cost?
Jackson, where'd you get that chart from? Pulled it out of his back pocket.
Jeez, I think it was 600 in game. It's 600 for a Great Ball, right? Let me actually, if I
In game, yeah, 600. Yeah.
400.
Let me look it up because the sheet
At
has
tabletop.
My cost says great balls are 400.
400.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
400. 4.
Your sheet?
I have 7 of them in my inventory.
Yeah. Okay, so they say 400. So they're 400 each.
So,
I tell him, pal. Or not
Yeah.
Pal. Tony, don't.
God damn it.
Because I'm being a little shit. Tony, don't worry about it. I'd pass him my 2 basic balls that I'm holding on to because I got 7 great balls.
oh, jeez. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You know that.
How do I use these?
You literally just, well, okay. It depends. You can chuck it at them, or if you're nice, you can just hold it out, and sometimes they'll just pop right in.
He's had very good luck with that so far.
If you know Ash Ketchum from Kanto, he has a really good streak of doing that.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
really?
Like
Okay.
90% of his. All right, so you guys.
Tony,
He's kind of-
remind me of him.
Who? At this Ash fella? Nah, no way.
So you guys head on out eventually. You're all
Two
done with your
basic
shopping. You
balls.
got your food and everything. And Jackson shows you to the arcade. So let me pull that up.
This is quite the game corner theme.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
This is
I
actually
have
pretty cool.
Dwayne out walking with me.
So you guys head over to the arcade.
I like the glitch. Honestly, I really like the glitch city version of this.
Me too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She does amazing work.
No, Glitch is great stuff.
May I have Dwebble?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna request
Oh,
it.
do you want to have it out?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm walking around with Dwayne. Dwayne the Rock Dwebble.
He's just
Wait,
like,
do I build up friendship points if I have Evie out, like walking with me everywhere?
yeah.
I'll bring on Evie.
Okay.
I got my
gotta
egg
get
in my
Evie
backpack.
number on.
There you
Yo,
go.
are we allowed to do money matches in here?
So, there is a
Oh,
arena. So,
Lit.
there is, because like what good like place in the Pokemon world doesn't have a Pokemon arena in it? You end up you see that, and you can go buy tokens. First off, it's 1,000 for 50 tokens.
I can't even afford 50 tokens.
How much do you have?
How much did I spend? 2,100. Was it 2,000 or 2,100?
2,100.
Yeah, so I have 950.
Jackson comes over and spots you 50 PC.
Hey.
Uh,
I spend all my money on tokens.
So you guys.
That's not irresponsible.
So you guys go buy some tokens. Are you guys all buying tokens? Do you all have 1,000 to spend?
Hell yeah, I'll buy some
I'll
tokens.
spend 1,000.
So you go add tokens. You also walk by the prize table. Anybody want to check out what's there?
Yes, sir.
Has Jackson seen me battle before?
Yeah, you guys were in the tournament.
Oh yeah.
So you go over.
Yo, Jackson, I'll money match you 20 tokens.
It does seem like they're using the arena for matches like right now.
Darn. I wanted the money
So
match.
like it seems like it's sanctioned by them. So you go over. They tell you like you can Pokemon battle here. What happens is you go in, you pay as many tokens as you want to enter. The winner gets double the token amount in tickets. So your tokens plus the tokens of your opponent.
Oh, we can't win tokens back?
You win tickets, not tokens.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So you win prize tickets. 12 prize tickets gets you a Pokeball. 25 prize tickets gets you candy, which is like a consumable item, gets you health. 25 will also get you a small Pokédoll. 75 gets you a big Pokédoll. 100 gets you a TM. And 250 will get you a Pokemon.
Okay, so I can't do the arena because I need better return odds than that.
I mean, it all depends on. Was it? Did I say double? I might have been planning it to be. I might have been playing it to be triple. I'm not sure.
But I still can't, I cap out at 150, even if I win immediately.
So
I need better odds. I need better return odds.
And then the
This
TMs.
is me we're talking about. I'm going for a Pokemon. I don't care how many I have.
Do you guys check what Pokemon and stuff they have on offer then?
Yeah, I checked.
So for Pokemon, they have a Abra, a Venipede, and a Nidoran female are the ones that they have to win.
Or are they just...
They're all 250. And then for the TMs, they have Shadow Claw, Toxic, Wild Charge, and Pulse Swipe.
I want that Shadow Claw TM. How much? How many tickets?
100 tickets.
Bet we're going for that right now.
All right. So you guys are all just hanging out. Like, what kinds of games do you guys look for specifically?
I'm like really infatuated with like the UFO catcher. Like I'm, like Evie and I are just like staring like at the screen.
Find me a game that's like based on perception.
You can't. So you can't. You don't win tickets from the UFO catcher. It costs tokens, but you're gonna get a doll from it. You don't get tickets. So.
No, for some odd reason, Ren's
Yo,
like
they got DDR here. Yo, Jim, let's
stuff.
go.
That's why I brought over. But I'm going to go to the machine that can actually win me tickets because Evie's like, no, like we need to get Shadow Claw.
Your Eevee says that to you.
Yeah. He's like, let's get Shadow Claw.
Yeah, you guys.
Eevee.
Dude, I'm a weirdo. Yeah.
Wrong character. Whoops. Where the hell is?
Bryn's over here by this racing
Are you
game.
talking to Eevee? Wait,
Yeah.
why would I hear that? I'm all the way at DDR.
DDR, and the music is so loud over there at DDR. You guys are up here on the second floor. You also see like here at the in the center, it's like a big coming soon, like the Orpheus Battle Simulator. Fight with Pokemon in the Distortion World, like coming soon. Like it's a big area that will be put up there eventually.
How are they tapping into the Distortion World?
It's a simulator, so it's all VR. But that's all coming soon.
Would we know it's VR? All of our tech ed is one.
You wouldn't know.
I know it's VR.
Kyle would know it's VR. They got VR in Ore.
But what's the distortion realm? What?
Put our heads together, we just get a bunch of idiots.
Okay, so you guys all head out to play some games. So if you want to do like perception, what would be a game based on perception? I'm gonna say you'd find one of those light gun games. I feel like that would be perception based.
What do the tickets pay out? Well, I need to roll perception so I can find the best machine for return odds.
It just depends on what score like how high of a score you get. So like they all have more or less the same return. It's more just like how well you do on your check.
I want to race with Dwayne, but I want to make sure I have enough coins that I can at least try that UFO plushie thing in case I don't get enough tickets. I gotta get me a little stuffed animal thing or something for my baby egg.
Gotcha. So that's what you're shooting for? You're shooting for a stuffed animal?
Well, that's at least the current goal. If I got more than enough, then maybe I'll get me a Pokemon or something.
Alright.
But I want to save enough tokens that if I don't have enough tickets, I have enough tokens at least to try that UFO thingamajigger.
Alright, so you find a game, a light gun game. Give me a perception roll.
Oh, I totally just found Tetris on the board.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even notice. So I zoomed in. That's a terrible roll out of the bag. Let's get something good. Oh no. 15. That's not terrible.
13? And then
15.
roll 15, and then roll me acrobatics for how fast you are at actually moving and shooting the gun.
That would also be a 3. Okay. I should almost put these ones away. These dice don't seem that great. 10.
10.
Not terrible.
All right, yeah, not terrible. So yeah, you're shooting. How many? You're shooting.
Pew pew
Pew pew
pew.
pew pew. You're pew pew pewing. I'm very technical with my words. You're just noticing like exactly where people are popping up. You're making sure you don't shoot any of the hostages. You're just on fire. Jim's like on your shoulder, like cheering you on.
Lighting my shoulder on fire.
It's Pokemon. The fire doesn't hurt you if you're friendly.
I know.
And so and eventually you get a high score on the board. The thing like is flashing and spits out a whole bunch of tokens. How much tokens would you have spent on this game? Would you have just dumped all of them? You wouldn't have saved any to like battle or anything.
If I was feeling good. If I was feeling good.
You
yeah,
start
I'd
feeling
go for it.
you start feeling really good. So you're
I'm feeling hot.
yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and say you got I'm gonna say you did well enough to just get enough for the Pokemon. You got 250. You got quadruple returns.
Quintuple.
Oh yeah, quintuple returns. Yeah, geez, yeah, I know, because you rolled really high on your perception.
That's what happens. Perception king right here.
So what kind of games are you guys looking for?
Racing.
Racing?
We'll just say I had like 1 token and just kept playing DDR for fun to pass the time.
1 token. All right.
Not a betting thing. Just
All right. So you guys just aren't gonna try and battle Pokemon at all?
Also, Jim kicked my ass in DDR multiple times.
He probably would. Yeah. He's surprisingly.
He was doing, like, handstands and shit. I
He's
didn't understand
surprisingly
anything.
good at it. Yeah. So you're
He's on
racing.
fire. Yeah.
Like I said, racing, but I'm gonna make sure I have enough tokens to go for that UFO thing. Worst comes to worst.
Worst comes to worst. Gotcha.
Yeah. And
At
I want to
least-
use all my abilities to help me with my racing game. Is it like the motorcycle racing game?
Yeah, no, you find a motorcycle racing game. You're drawn to it. You're like, oh hey, I got this. Roll me your acrobatics.
Please be good.
Oh, tell me how many tokens you're putting in. No, actually, no, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you didn't do it for me, so 15.
15. That is an excellent roll.
Your
And then,
acrobatics is 4.
Yes, sir.
and then roll me.
My acrobatics.
I feel like it needs to be multiple skill challenge. It can't just be acrobatics, but
Tech Ed, you got it.
Tech Ed. No, it's not Tech Ed. Roll me focus. Because like there's obstacles and stuff you're trying to dodge, and you're just trying to keep your head in the
It's
game.
not like the desert. Got it. 7.
That's not that bad. So you're gonna get triple the amount of tokens back.
Great. Well, like I said, I'm doing all except enough to have for the UFO.
All right, so let's say you spend 40 tickets, so you get 120. 40 tokens, you get 120 tickets.
All right.
All right, and then Rin, what kind of game is Rin looking for?
I actually have like a crazy idea. Like this may actually work, but like I want to bring out I want to bring out like Misdreavus, and like I want Misdreavus to like use like its like psychic powers, you know, to kind of like play against Rin, basically.
With at air hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
I'm just using my imagination.
No, you can try that. It costs you a token to get the air
That's
hockey
fine.
machine
All
turned
right,
on.
All right.
So you're 49 tokens.
What do you want me to roll? Yeah.
Let me see. Give me 2 seconds.
Because I mean, technically, like it's culty, so I'm like, I might be able to get away with this.
I mean, no. So you're gonna roll me your acrobatics versus Itazuru's acrobatics.
All right, let's see what we got.
So what's Itazuru's acrobatics score actually?
Let's
I'll roll
look.
it for you. It's 1d6 plus 2 for her. For him. It's a him. I gotta remember that.
I always forget that. Okay, so 1d6 plus 2, and then
I'll roll his acrobatics. You roll your
I'll
acrobatics.
roll Rin's. Okay, so Rin's acrobatics is 1d6. Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
I actually rolled a 6.
Okay, so you're like just smacking the puck into that goal over and over again, and Izura's like looking at the little at the what do you call the thing that you move around in air hockey? The paddle?
The hockey stick.
The
kinda
hockey
thing, yeah.
stick. And
Paddle work.
she's like making it glow and move a little bit, but she's like pushing it across the floor, the board, and then pushing it back. She just doesn't seem
It's
to
called a striker.
a striker. Gotcha.
Had to Google it.
It doesn't seem to like he doesn't seem to get the point of the game. He's just like making the striker move back and forth. That's all he's doing.
I'm
so
kind of like,
you
we
beat
tried.
him. You beat him.
I remember
doesn't-
the first time I played air hockey by myself.
Nah, dude, like I'm kind of like a loner. Like I don't really have like many friends.
My
aside from
Pokemon
you,
and my
like,
own
Joe
friends.
and Tony, and like that's it. Yeah.
I mean, Tony,
You got
like
any
you
extra-
haven't hung out
If you
with
got any
Tony until
tokens
today,
left,
pretty
I'll play
much.
you. I'll play you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm down. I'm kind of like okay.
All right, both of you guys roll acrobatics.
Joe's gonna kick my ass.
Probably. Should I roll perception as well, just to like see where the puck's coming?
I rolled a 3.
Let's
I'm
make
done
it
with
a
Hold on, I didn't actually roll.
Let's make it straight acrobatics. I'm not gonna say perception.
Also, I
Um,
recall.
Actually, let's do
I rolled a 9.
9 on that, and then oh, that was my roll. 9 for him on acrobatics. How much acrobatics for
I got
Rin?
3 for mine. I rolled this one earlier. It's
Yeah,
okay.
no, he just owns you. He just bats the
kinda
puck
like,
back and.
uh,
But you gotta.
Tickets. I just wanted to play.
There's no tickets involved in air hockey. It's just you
Ooh,
pay to make the
great.
board activate.
lit.
And then we're gonna go ahead and say that, what you call it? Jackson actually comes over to you, Joe, and he like motions to one of those games where you punch the punching bag and see how hard you punch, and it measures
Okay.
you. He's like, I got some extra tokens. Want to see who can get the better score?
Sure.
So.
Where is that? Where's that?
Let's just say it's one of the ones up here. I don't have any specific machines.
Do I have to roll athletics for that?
Athletics. Oh no, actually, I think it
Aw.
would be. I want to say it would be combat. Let me double check what all of the. You'd roll combat. Combat.
Oh, good.
Let's go. Let's roll
I have
combat
three
and
combat.
athletics and average them.
Shoot. Okay. So combat,
Do I actually have? Now that I think
athletics.
about it.
Combat was only a 7. Athletics was a 4, so I rolled a 5.5.
5.5. All right.
That's kind of pitiful. Well, not pitiful, just like mediocre.
Yeah, that's a 14 on
Nice.
his. That's a 14 on his athletics, and
What is this athletics for?
he's a martial artist.
Oh, right.
And a 13. No, yeah, you get a good punch in there. You get it spits out. You get another. Let's say you get another like 5 tickets from that. But then he just slams right into it. He goes like to the top of the leaderboard, and it just spits out like 100 tickets for him. You did pretty amazing. And he like flicks his hand off. It's like smarts out. But you guys spend your time here. Pal, do you want to try the UFO catcher?
Hell yeah, I do.
All right. Let me
He's
see.
after them UFOs, gonna get him
I'm
something.
gonna get me a plushie or something. If I got enough, I'm gonna get a plushie for my egg. I'm gonna give one to Dwayne.
Dwayne's just kind of like writing on your hat, just like watching this all unfold. I could probably actually make him stick to your hat if I mess with the tokens enough.
Let's do it.
So you roll me focus and acrobatics.
All right.
Too bad there's no like finesse skill.
That'd be nice.
I
Acrobatic.
want to say acrobatics would be the closest thing to finesse. Like
I missed.
Huh? No, you got a 10. That's not that bad. And then roll me
All right.
focus.
You gotta remember, anything that's like high on a 2 dice roll is considered good.
Yeah.
Focus.
Focus.
16 total.
6. So like you,
Wow.
so you're like reaching out, you're moving the claw, you're like looking for one, and you don't think that you can get any of like the huge ones. They all seem pretty embedded in there. But then you hit the button, it reaches down, it grabs onto a Pikachu, and it like pulls it up. It looks like it's starting to slip, and then it moves over, and it slips and falls from the thing, but it falls, hits the side of the prize chute, and falls into the prize chute.
Yeah!
Lucky and
Nice
bad.
job.
So,
All right.
yeah, your friends applaud. And then you want to try and get another one.
If I got enough
It's 2
tokens.
Let's say it's 2 tokens per.
Well, if I got any more tokens left, I pretty much just.
I think I said you
used up.
I think I said you used 40 of them.
Oh well, shit! Yeah, let's get more. One more time. Here we go. Acrobatics. Nailed it.
12. All right, roll me your focus.
7.
7. All right. So you actually do a bit better now. You kind of got the feel for it the first time. You click the button, the hand goes down, it grabs onto. It looks like a Pikachu. You don't know what you think it's a Pikachu. Buddy would recognize it as a Pachirisu, but you think it's a Pikachu, and it gets pulled
All
out.
right, I got 2
Comes
Pikachu.
over and drops it down into the into the chute. You get it with your remaining tokens. Let's say it takes you a
Got
couple of
Pikachu
tries.
and a baby Pikachu.
Say between
Look at
the
that.
2 of them, it takes you a couple of times.
All right, Dwayne, which one do you want, Pikachu or baby Pikachu?
He points to the Pachirisu. He takes
You
the
want
one.
baby Pikachu?
Yeah,
All
baby
right, here you
Pikachu.
go, buddy. You hold on to that with your little clipper.
And it's
pincher
like
thing there.
it's like holding it, and like you barely even see him underneath it, because like even though it's a small Poké Doll, he's just a small bug.
You can see
So
him,
it's like-
start
it's
trying
like-
to shred it into a shell, but it
It
Oh, poor thing.
just doesn't know. It doesn't necessarily know what to do with it.
We'll save this one for the egg, and I just kind of shove it in my backpack next to the egg.
Yeah, you would have put your egg in
There
the
you go,
in the
buddy.
egg warmer at this point, right?
Yes, I did.
All right. And then, so what's everybody else doing? Are you guys heading over to the prize table?
Yeah, I got 255 tickets.
I'm gonna try. I'm try and win some tickets real fast. I'm gonna test my luck at the racing machine.
At the racing machine? Okay, roll
Yeah.
me acrobatics.
Oh, can
This
I
is-
watch?
This is
I want
not
to
gonna
watch.
be. Yeah, come watch me fail. Alright.
Oh,
I'm
you're gonna
not-
be great. You're gonna do great, Ren.
Let's see, dude. And I freaking pulled out the. Okay, so 1d6. Gary
Total
needs a new
perception
pair of
and then backseat
sneakers.
game like a total jerk.
Actually, please do.
I can roll
5.
Okay, that's actually not-
backseat.
5. Roll me. Let's see. What would it be for helping? What would be a good helping somebody? Command. Roll me command.
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 Yeah.
I feel like command would be good for assistance.
Oh, dude, I see those fours. Oh no.
You gotta watch out for the boulders that are in the middle of the road. I
At
don't
12.
know why.
12. That's
So you're
actually
like-
average. That's
You're
an
like a
average
good
roll for
navigator. And then roll me your focus, Rin.
My focus is actually better.
And how much tokens do you have
That
left
says
over
also
right now?
Dwayne may have
I think I
significantly
have
improved my opinion as
48.
well.
Would you be putting all of it into this game?
Sure, why not?
Just so we can move the plot along.
Yeah. I got 8.
8. Okay, you're a bit sloppy, like you're rattling this way and that, but like with Buddy's guidance, because he's actually being pretty good help, you're actually able to get a fairly high score. Like it's not smooth, like you wobble a couple of times, and you're wondering
it's not
how you're
bad.
ever going to drive the motorcycle you guys won. But you end up getting a pretty high score. You get double the amount of tokens you put in, so you end up with 98 tickets, I think.
96?
96,
48?
96, yeah, 96. It would be 48 times 2. So you end up with 96 tokens. 96 tickets, I mean.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, those potholes in the road. You'd think their virtual people would be fixing that, but whatever.
And I'm
Good
at.
job, Rin. I passed him 5 more tickets because I just needed the 250.
That brings her up to 101.
101.
You got 9.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you won.
Yeah, 6 plus 5.
I think you said, I think you said 98.
Yeah, I thought it was 98. I miscalculated.
96. That's cool.
So so you all got a good amount of tickets. How many did I say you got, Eric?
I got 120 tickets.
All right,
bad.
cool.
I got 250.
So you guys head on over to the prize
I'm doing
table.
the total min-max method of maxing out one machine.
And
Yeah,
Ren's
you-
just really bad at video games, so.
Yeah, this is bad of it. You got just enough with your friends helping out. How
How much is Shadowclaw?
Shadowclaw's 100 tickets.
Bet.
You just got
Wow.
enough.
Yeah.
So you buy Shadowclaw?
Yeah, but
You
Shadowclaw.
can borrow my TM case, of course.
Thanks,
to
buddy.
set it up. You don't need to wait.
So you buy Shadowclaw. What are you getting, buddy?
What are the Pokemon again? Abra, Nidoran, and...
And Venipede.
Joe, you can just hold it for me.
I think Abra is probably the way to go. Are there
Abra's
different game corners with the same tickets, or no?
This is the only one in the city that you know of.
Okay, I'll just go with the Abra.
You're going with the Abra? Alright.
Hopefully it doesn't just know teleport.
It does just know teleports.
Looks
How
like
do
you're
I
using that
gain
experience,
experience for it?
You send it into battle and give it... You can train your Pokemon in your downtime. You actually have a feature that lets you train multiple Pokemon in your downtime.
Hey, in return for you giving me that help, I'll give you one of my Poke Candies, which well some of my Pokemon food, which basically makes it 20% extra for an entire day.
Absolutely.
So I'll give you one of those like in return for helping me out.
Sweet. I'm good with
Ba-ba.
that.
You have the Abra on your sheet now.
Alright, what is this Abra?
Jackson kind of comes by and comes.
At least he gets a struggle attack.
yeah.
Okay, can at least
Yeah, he
get
can
it.
actually attack it in this
Oh my
game.
God, its base attack is 0. Oh wait, no,
Huh?
it's 1. Hold on, why does it say species?
Its species attack is 0.
Oh, the
It has
1
a-
is then just
Is
the
the
minimum?
yeah, one's the minimum.
Yikes.
That's a yikes for me.
yeah.
Level 8? Oh.
Jackson comes
That's
over to
fair
Pal
enough.
and it's like, "What are you looking at? What do you want to get?"
Well, shoot, I don't know. I got my 2 plushies I was hoping for, and I don't have enough for a Pokemon, so
How much do you have?
I got 120 tickets, Dwayne, and an egg.
Roll me charm.
Abra, I'm naming Abraham.
Charm.
Love
Okay,
it.
I got that Southern charm a little bit.
'Cause he can
You
fire
hit on
attacks.
You hit on the game corner clerk.
Oh, you
Holy
rolled.
crap!
You rolled really well. He's
What
like
happened?
Jackson. Like looks at you like looking at the Pokemon, and he's like, "There's nothing here I really want to get." So, and he gives you the amount of tickets you need to get a Pokemon. He gives you the remainder.
Oh, shoot!
130. Because he won like 50 alone by getting like the jackpot on that machine when he played against Buddy. So
So, since I took the Abra, is there like one replacing it, or is it just the Nidoran?
there's one replacing it. They have enough.
I think I'm gonna take that there bunny looking one. Or yeah, I think.
The Nidoran?
Well, wait, what are the options again? What am I actually seeing? Sorry. I
So you're
actually-
seeing the okay. So you're seeing
Oh, Venipede. That's what they want.
yeah. So you're seeing these two.
You already got a level. You have no need for a Venipede.
But it looks real cool. But I do like the little rabbit. All right. What's that? I want the rabbit. I want Nidoran.
All right.
Nidorina. We're gonna call it.
I mean, you're not entirely
It gets
wrong
there.
with calling it
It
Nidorina.
gets there
It
eventually.
gets there eventually.
Thanks, Jackson.
Hey, but you're driving. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll name her Gas Money.
Please don't.
Bet. I
How about
love
you
it.
How about you name her like Diamond or something? Some kind of like stripper name.
That's not a bet. Oh no.
Did I give it to the?
Did
Did I give it?
Ooh,
There.
Diamond in the Rough, cause there's deserts. Yeah, her name's Diamond.
There we go.
It's a dope name for a new
I like it.
That's actually kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, because she becomes a queen.
And then you're grabbing Shadowclaw. So you guys all finish up, and you start heading back out. It's starting to get it's a little late. You want to start heading out back to campus so you can get back before curfew.
What TM is Shadowclaw?
Shadowclaw is TM. And are you guys just gonna share the TMs?
Yeah. Might as
Like
well.
just gonna make it a party thing?
Does it have unlimited uses?
Yes,
Yep.
but your Pokemon. So when you teach it to your Pokemon, you have to subtract a tutor point from them, and you
Okay.
can only have up to 3 moves that are from TMs
Per Pokemon?
per Pokemon. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys started heading back out, and like, Jackson's just kind of making conversation as you guys get ready because get your helmets on and stuff, and he's like, "How do you guys think you've been doing on the exams?"
I think I killed that Pokemon Ed one. I'm wondering if Mabley teaching me helped out.
In occult studies, I slept for half the exam and I still got 100%.
I had no idea what I was doing. I kind
I
of
did very, very well.
half of them.
I didn't set the computer on fire.
Oh god, that computer one! I didn't know what I was doing.
I failed.
Oh, maybe we should have hung out a little more.
No, because we both do bad together.
I feel like Hyde's been stressing out so much. Like, he hasn't even been talking so much. He's just been, like, always staring at a book after, like, he is a little obsessive, I feel like. But he told me, like, he thought that somebody was, like, cheating off of him, and at first I thought he was just being paranoid. But I felt like at a couple of my tests, I felt like somebody was watching me also.
I saw that after the Ed test when I was doing really well. I felt it.
You know,
but
I
didn't
did
see how
too. I felt like a chill down my spine, like someone was watching me or something when I was doing my tech test.
Like I even got up, I looked around, I didn't see anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, was someone watching us?
I don't know. I thought it felt like it.
Yeah, it's just creepy. Like, I mean, like, it's none of my business, but it's a little bit creepy. You all start humming that as you guys get on the
I'm
bike.
teaching Golett, Shadowclaw, just whenever, so.
I'm gonna teach Exilian Shadowclaw.
Exilian Shadowclaw. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys end up heading back to school.
Hey, Diamond, do you want a Pikachu plushie? You want it? I can get another one for the egg later. By the way, hi, I'm Pal. I'm your new Pokemaster.
What everyone calls him, Tony.
What? Oh, all right.
The next day comes and it's back to tests. You got about another 3 days left. Out. You were like, you guys left on like a Tuesday, to go to the arcade.
What do the markings mean, Mystic?
I have no idea what that. What in the heck is that?
I just randomly started scribbling.
All right, what have I not? I gave you guys Pokemon Ed. Did I give you guys General? It's your General Ed class. You're with Miss. What's her name? What did I name the General Ed teacher? I named all the teachers, and they just like almost none of them have come up so far. Professor Magnolia. You're in her class. It's time. It's your Gen Ed exams today. So you guys roll me Gen Ed.
The Gen's actually decent. Let's see.
Can I just use my cursive skills to? Nah.
2. Not too bad.
2.
2d6. Yeah. Could be worse.
My Gen Ed is also 2. I rolled an 11. Hell yeah!
Got 12.
I'm the one now.
You roll.
Whoopsies.
So
Can
12
I command
for.
myself to have studied harder?
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9.
Yes.
12 for
Can I
Pal
have-
and.
Hey, Marcos, can I use command to say I commanded someone else to study real hard?
What do you try? Like one of your friends?
Yeah. Doesn't matter which ones.
I'm gonna say
Wait, do the exam scores matter?
they give you that's what I'm determining your money from. Like your parents see your grades and they'll send you money.
Oh well, then yeah, I'll command Rin, study your ass off.
All right, roll with
Okay.
roll me command, because you guys are studying together. Roll me command. And see how well you do there.
I rolled a 10 on command. That's actually
10.
well,
And we're gonna say you're not
it's gonna be
commanding
10.
her, you're like instructing her.
Okay.
That's decent. I'm gonna say, Rin, give me a +1 to whatever it is you roll.
So I rolled a 9, so 10.
10. Cool.
Hey, and I rolled an 11, so perfect.
10, 11, 12.
All right, and you rolled a 11.
12?
Joe, you rolled an 11.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So, who got the highest? It was 11 with
I had a 12.
12. You all actually did kind of decently. Everybody roll me perception.
Oh yeah, we're still getting looked at.
Wow.
These people are slightly smarter than everyone else. We must observe. 15 on perception.
15.
5.
Oh damn. 5. No, yeah. Again, you feel like you're
White
being.
glove comes out, grabs me, and suddenly I'm in Smash Bros.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. You turn, and in the reflection of your eye is
I rolled a
the
9 for
giant
perception.
Smash Bros. Again, you guys all feel less so. Pal doesn't necessarily notice anything, but Rin and Buddy definitely feel like, yeah, there it is again. Like something's watching me. I just can't see where it is. It's not. It can't be a student. Like the more that you guys are aware of this, the more you're aware, like, it can't be a student. Like, literally everybody is just looking down at their papers. Nobody's looking over my shoulder. Like, and then moving on, the final...
Real
Let's see,
talk, if I get that if I get that feeling of being watched anytime we're not taking a test, I'm just picking up a Pokeball and throwing it behind me. See what happens.
No, yeah, so you guys aren't, and then we're gonna go for the final. The final exam is gonna be just your PE. So everybody roll me either athletics or athletics and then acrobatics, and we'll average the score.
Here we go. Yeah, this is my worst one.
Well, I'm not that great on athletics, so. 7 on athletics.
4 for athletics,
Uh,
and
Oh, well, I had an 11.
4 for acrobatics. So it's actually, yeah, 4 for both.
Well, it's a 9 now. Whatever.
So
Got
divide the
second
higher
class.
number by your lower number,
Divide or
average them.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say 9 and 7, 8.
So that's my athletics, 17, or acrobatics, 17. Athletics was 6.
So that's 11 would be the average for you, I think.
Sure.
So yeah, no, you do decently enough. What'd everybody else get?
I got a 4
4
for both.
for both. Yeah, you're lagging behind.
By a landslide.
Yeah, by a landslide. Like Anthony's like pretty good ways away. But you're kind of lagging. What'd you get? What'd you roll, Joe?
I rolled an 8, but like average.
8 for average. All right, cool. You're not doing terribly, but
I'm just
you're
kinda middle of the pack.
yeah, you're just kind of middle of the pack. You're not gonna fail, but you're not like excelling. But it's also PE. So, and weirdly, you don't feel anybody like watching you this time. But yeah, so the week of classes eventually ends. And Rin, would you be taking care of the egg more, or would you be letting Lucian take care of it?
I probably said Lucian took care of the egg.
Okay. So the week comes to an end, and exams are done. Everybody's like all relaxing, and you guys, Lucian like runs in like trying to find Rin wherever she happens to be at the moment. And he's so excited. And roll me a D100.
Okay.
We're looking for an either 1 or a 100. Also, Joe, thank you for the bit.
Yeah. Person here.
9.
9.
15.
So, no, it's 69.
There you go.
Six
Now,
plus
now I'm the number 1 bit. person.
So you 69, nothing happened, and then roll me a D20.
The
5.
PogChamp pyramid.
5. He runs in holding in his hands a female Scraggy.
God damn it.
Love it.
It's like Rin, she hatches and isn't she beautiful? Look at her. And he holds her up. You're gonna notice the sheet that I copied over to you. Currently she has -4 in all of her combat stages. Once she reaches level 10, I'm gonna take all of those combat stages off. But right now, because she's a baby, she's especially weak. But it's
level
just
10 to baby. Shouldn't that be level 5?
no.
Shouldn't it be
She
all our
hatches
guys
at level
are, like-
1.
Well, all our guys are like level 5. Shouldn't baby wear off at level 5?
So it's gonna wear off gradually as she
Oh,
levels
okay.
up. Because it's like also it's partially a level thing, but also like a time thing.
Mm.
Like it would be weird. Like, oh, she's been alive for a week, but also I've leveled her to 20.
Misty throws Togepi into the fray.
Yeah, it's weird. So, but yeah, you have a little baby Scraggy on your hands, and then
Baby
Pow.
Scraggy's not bad though.
It's
yeah.
not, I
Yo.
like it.
You recognize, buddy. You recognize that whatever that Mystic's Pokemon is going to be related to yours
Oh.
because they
that's
had
right.
you also
Remember-
chose Scrafty as the mom.
Oh yeah, true. They're cousins.
Yeah. So pal, roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Too busy drawing things.
I'm trying to get to the 10.
I just looked up Scraggy. It can't learn Flame Charge or Shadow Claw. Rip and Pepperoni.
81. Okay. And then roll me a D20.
It does start with low kick though. That's not bad.
All right. So you notice your egg shaking around.
Oh,
And
the
Kraken.
time is alive.
Out pops
It took us forever to
this
get
little
our
little
second-
leafy horned thing.
Aw, a Skidoo.
Yeah. So you got a Skittle.
Is the goat.
Yeah. So you got this little goat that pops out.
Ooh.
So.
We had these back.
Fly
on the
there.
farm.
Oh, he didn't
I'm
have
gonna
them.
name you Blue. Blue Skidoo.
He's
We
green,
can't
though.
too. Oh.
Blue Skidoo.
Name
You're
him that.
adorable and I
Um,
love you.
How
All
about you
right.
call him Billy the Kid.
Ooh, Billy the
It's a
Kid.
girl.
That doesn't. You can have Billy Jean as a girl.
Billy
You can still
Jean.
call him Billy the Kid.
Billy Jean the Kid.
That
Done
actually works.
and done.
Billie Jean.
It's Billy Jean.
Alright, what am I
Naming her.
name
She's not my lover.
Scraggy?
She's
Let's
not.
see.
She's just a girl.
Oh, it's adamant too, dude. What are the odds?
Yeah.
Play
Well, I
smooth
mean,
criminal.
because the other thing is, so like,
Not smooth criminal.
so
We
like
play
these
Billy Jean.
Pokemon were being bred by the upperclassmen, and like part of their lessons is like to control the nature of the Pokemon. So like they were trying to go for something that was beneficial for you. So you guys can name it. Yeah, we'll say that Lucian will accept whatever you want to name him. Eric, roll me a D4.
3,
You roll, huh?
2.
Two. So it knows Hornleech. It knows the move Hornleech.
Sweet.
All right, and then yours has a possible 7 moves. What dice would I have you roll for that to like make that easy?
Tackle and growth, as well. Knows those.
Yeah, it's Tackle, Growth, Hornleech right now.
Yeah, it's not bad. Dude, growth and Hornleech is an evil combo.
What's a good divisible by 7 number? God, let me just, I'll do random number generator. I normally want you to roll for it, but I have an uneven number, so. Your Scraggy knows Strength. And then I will send you,
His Scraggy.
his
not
Scraggy
my
knows Strength, not your Scraggy. Yours hasn't hatched yet.
Yeah, because that's why.
It's-
Because I left it.
Yeah, you left it. And
pretty good.
though now you guys have you have 2 extra egg warmers if you want to put yours into
I'll
one at this point.
I'll stick mine in the warmer now.
But yeah, so it's been long enough. So yours no strength, and then I will send you. So once you reach level 20, once you start reaching level 20, so you'll see the inherited moves thing underneath your Pokemon's picture. Once you reach level 20, you'll start filling those out with moves that it gets from its inheritance list. I'll send that to you when the time comes. Though
You know what I
Pal.
realized?
Billy Jean.
Pal doesn't know what the possible moves it can inherit, so we're just gonna always roll. When it gets to a level where it can learn an inherited move, we'll roll for it. For you.
Marcos, I just had a terrible thought.
Yes.
You know what I just remembered? I remembered that I caught Tyrogue with like some super inspirational speech about how I can unlock its potential,
And then you traded it away.
I feel like a dick now.
Yeah, a little bit of a dick. Um,
There's Murdoch. What the hell?
so you guys, you guys wrap up the exams. You got your baby Pokemon, and then that's about where I feel like we can end. It's a good place to stop here. You were aware that somebody was cheating on you, but you weren't able to figure out how exactly that was happening, which is it's a little uncanny.